What's up? Super producer Ty Fyffe, and you're watching the Drama Queen on Miss Drama TV. You heard?
I see you, you see me, I'm watching, you watching, I see.
So this is a great opportunity for anybody who's just trying to get a little bit of notoriety. And it has nothing, I mean, when I hear Raw and Uncut, I'll be real with you. I was like, this is an adult film. What is Ty Fyffe getting into now? But it's nothing to do with the adult industry. This is strictly music.
I mean, bottom line, it's I'm trying to take the raw talent that's out there, and it's no extra catch to it. You know what I mean? It's like I'm gonna take them and get their product the best it could be, and put it out there.
Now, what is the criteria? I mean, just I guess jokingly I can say it's like, whether they got felonies, do they have to be American?
It doesn't matter. Like
anybody can join up.
Yep, they can go on there and go to the register page on on the contest part and register. Listen to the tracks that they're interested in that I produced. Download the track. If they don't have access to a recording studio, I have a link to a software called Audacity. It's actually a 1 minute download, and they can download it to their Mac or PC. Record right on their laptop without a microphone. If they don't, if they have a regular computer, I have a link to Guitar Center. They could get a USB microphone, plug that in, record it right there, do the submission, bounce it back down to MP3, and submit it back to my website. So
you're making it as easy as possible for these guys to get it in.
There's no excuses. A lot of people come up to me, yo, I got my demo, I spit, how can I get on? This is the best way for them to get on. Most talent shows are like $100 or $300 to submit in some kind of American Idol or something like that.
Right.
And it's like,
and nobody went the end.
Yeah, it's like this. It's cut and dry. It's like, if you got the talent, I'm gonna put you on. There's gonna be a big YouTube series of videos of the making of the album, and whoever gets picked is actually gonna be on my site with origin bio and video about themselves.
So they're gonna get a good opportunity right there. Now, mentioning all this, I mean, you talked about how people obviously will come up to you and say, yo, Fyffe, yo, what up? I want da da da. But, I mean, what is your personal criteria for working with artists nowadays, especially those who are unsigned or up and coming? Do you work with those who may not have a name or necessarily a big buzz, maybe have the budget? If they got a budget.
I mean, I'm definitely a businessman. So, I'm definitely going to be looking at the check.
Right.
You know what I mean? But right now, this is a little bit, since it's a recession, this is an easier way for somebody to get a branded production, get their music to all the DJs in the database of this, or on K-Slade's, satellite or Hot 97, and a video, like a big video that's going to be, the album's going to be for free download when it's done on all the major websites.
So is there like a winner, whoever gets that last project, or no?
Well, the winners get on the album, but the real winner is that gets the single. Because at the end of the day, you want to be the first one off of the record to get noticed.
Okay, totally get that.
But if you get on the album, it's still going to be looked at.
Still could be a good look.
It's going to be good.
All right. Now, and before we get into this break, I mean, we talked about, you are a businessman. So, and we talked about the recession. So, if I'm an up-and-coming artist, and I'm just trying to figure out, well, how do I get a Ty Fyffe produced track? What's the recession price that you offering for artists today?
There is no real recession price. That's what I'm saying. It's like I deal with companies or.
Okay. So how much would a track by you cost nowadays? Give me a ballpark figure. Give me a range.
20,000.
20,000. All right. And is that tax included? I mean, how do we do this? You take credit cards?
I mean, I take everything.
All right. So, I mean, getting back to everything, we've been talking about, again, this list of artists that you've worked with is quite phenomenal. And you've actually, the interesting thing I find, too, is that you've dealt with feuding artists. You've dealt with the Ja to the 50 to the Cam in their own different ways.
Oh, yeah, I'm cool with everybody, but...
Does that affect your work ever?
It definitely, it's a little difficult, because it's like, especially with G, like I'm really affiliated with G. That's my people. That's from around my way. So
they be trying to cut you back from dealing with certain people, huh?
I'm not gonna say anything. Like, first and foremost, I'm a businessman. Anybody who's dealt with me, they know I'm a businessman. It's like, if business is conducted accordingly, then I don't see why we can't continue doing businesses. But
so has Ja hit you up at any time? Like, can I get him?
I mean, shouts out to what they doing. That's my people. I say what's up to them. Everybody's
But
cool.
has John hit you up for a beat?
Everybody's cool. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's cool.
Do you answer his calls when you in the G-Unit offices? Probably not.
I'm just saying, you know.
How about Cameron? What's going on with him? I heard he's coming.
Cam is doing his thing. You know?
I heard he was coming up with a new album.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. You know, Cam is doing his thing.
Yeah. So,
I was on the Come Home With Me album. I did half of that.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I don't know nothing about anything else at this
right.
point.
So I mean, as far as working with G-Unit, do you feel like because G-Unit is so heavy on being loyal, does that make it harder for you to maybe deal with certain other clients that you've had in the past?
I mean, I'm just a loyal person in itself.
Okay.
So whoever I rock with, that's who I rock with.
All right. So as long as they're giving you good residuals and keeping
it ain't even just about the money. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're good people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like they're good people, and that's why I respect them.
You're very politically correct.
It is what it is. You know, and they from you know,
and they from Queens.
Yeah, they see
you can't talk crazy if you're from Queens.
I would never talk crazy. For what? I don't talk crazy about nobody. You know, I'm the kind of person you ain't gonna see me.
Person.
I'm very peaceful. You're not gonna see me talking all crazy on TV, talking about somebody. But if I gotta see somebody, I'm gonna see him when I see him. You know what I mean? That's what it is. I'd rather do business because this is like how I make a living. You know what I mean? But
right.
That's it.
Don't mess up the business.
That's all.
Keep the business kosher.
I don't want no problem.
No, you don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. We both don't want no problems.
Man. I'm trying to make some money.
We trying to make some money. All right.
When I'm creating like songs, I have my own way of selling them. Okay. Because while I'm creating it, I'll actually mimic how the person is supposed to rap on the record.
How is
that's how I'll know, like...
So give us an example.
I can't.
I'm
man. Too much on the spot.
But no, what I have seen, I've seen some video footage where your head was... I thought you were having
that's when you know, you got it as a producer.
That was like, wow.
If you don't feel your own music, you ain't really making heat.
Yeah, I was hurt. I thought you must have damaged something because you had like a seizure or something going on. I was praying for you.
I always sell a track.
I feel you. I'm just saying. I was nervous.
I just figured it out. You know, that's just part of me. Vibing.
Showing like it's hot. It's hot, son.
You better know it. That's my slogan. You better know it.
So when you sell in the track, you said, so what do you do? You be like, like you do something
whatever
like that?
they would do.
Right.
Like if you heard.
So if it's 50, how would you sell a 50 track?
I can't.
Come on, man.
Too much on the spot. I gotta, you know.
Come on.
I just gotta feel it. You know. I study. I'm a big studier. You know what I mean? So. If I study, I'll actually study the person as well. How would they come on this track? Okay, bam.
Right. How about Jim Jones? You about to meet with Jim Jones? I know you about to.
No doubt. Shouts out to Jim.
Give me just like a little bit.
Chapel. Dipset. But if it sounds like it blends in the music and it's the right coordination, then I got it.
You got it.
You know, 9 times out of 10, I'm not wrong. You know, they feel my music. They take my calls.
Okay.
You know, I don't want my welcome. I don't give people 30 and 40 tracks on a CD. And,
right.
You know, I don't call people every day. When I got it, they say, yo, what time you coming?
Right.
You got it? They know I'm not playing.
How many tracks do you usually display? Like about, 5 or something?
Nowadays, about 6. No more than 10 tracks. No more. Because I'm not trying to sit with people all day. And if I don't got their head rocking like you see me in there by the first, second, and third song, which sequence is important to me. You know what I mean? Like putting the CD together.
Is the first song like the warm up like?
No, the first song is The Monster.
The Monster?
It better be.
Okay.
But actually, by the time you get to the third, that's even worse than the first. So you know what I mean? Like they already know. People know that. You know when I'm playing music, they neck gonna hurt, man.
3-piece, I'm suited up. Cash in hand, I'm looted up. Pocket watch the big rim, I'm suited up. Feeling good in the club, so I threw it up. Gone, dog, sick 'em.